Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. I am Simone The Moon Goddesss if you are new, and to those day ones, welcome back. So this is a new, or rather this is an extension of what I was doing, the podcast work that I was doing before. When I first started my podcast, it was in my mind to have the visual and the audio. So you could choose between watching to receive your message or just listening to the podcast, however you felt. I wanted a nice dimly lit room. As you can see, you can probably barely make me out. You might probably barely make out the cards. But I wanted it more about the experience as opposed to you focusing on images or overstimulated with images. So I just wanted to say this to you guys before you continue to watch the video, to receive your message, to understand why it's so dimly lit, why you might not be able to make out the cards, the images, etc., and to just immerse yourself in what I'm saying. Okay? So with that said, let's move on to your message. Hi my loves, welcome back to Bedtime Tarot. This is Simone The Moon Goddesss with your message for the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th of October 2020. Let's see why the message is for you over the next 3 days. Spirit guys, what messages you want me to share with the collective? Okay, so your first card is the Two of Cups. It's reverse. All of these cards are upright, so I don't even know how this card is reversed, but here it is, Two of Cups reverse. So there may be some kind of disharmony within a connection, within a relationship at the moment. It could even be a sense of you trying to integrate your own energies into self. Like some of you might be feeling quite upside down, and I'm getting so many chills as I say that. Your second card is the Ace of Swords. Wow. So wherever it comes to a lack of communication between a connection, there is an opening here for dialogue to happen. Okay, there's some kind of clarity coming forth. Okay. And your third card is the Eight of Pentacles. So there's work to be done here. There is a sense of something being carved out. There's a sense of something being, how to put it, there's a sense of something being refined. That's it. That's the word, refined. Alright. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. At the top of the deck is the King of Wands. And then there's the Magician at the heart of the matter. So there's a Magician, and that's under your Ace of Swords. So some of you are being inspired to take the reins in your own hands when it comes to connection. When it comes to communication within a connection. There's a sense of being a leader as opposed to being pulled. There's a sense of being the one holding the power instead of being pulled and tugged. If you've been feeling in a connection that you're the one to always follow the lead, it's a sense of y'all saying, no, it's time for me to take the reins here. Look at this King of Wands and this Magician with the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, there's a sense of you coming outside of your shell and stepping out into the spotlight. And that's part of what's going to bring in your abundance, your prosperity. All right, so maybe this with it being Scorpio season, lots of people are rebirthing. There's a rebirth happening here. Maybe for some of you, you've been working on this for a while behind the scenes, and now you're ready to come out. You're ready to shine. Okay? All of this, whatever this disharmony is, as being that you are taking the reins on, that you're taking the lead on, is leading to your prosperity. It's leading to your sense of stability. It's leading to something that's going to take you a long ways forward. Okay, I just looked at my counter and it was 404 on the counter. All right. There's no more being led. You're being called to be the leader. That's what I'm seeing here. Let me see. Let me get some moon cards for y'all. And actually, before I go on, I'm going to pull one more tarot card. I feel like I need to pull one more tarot card before I move on to the oracles. So what's the word of advice and the final outcome for the collective over the next 3 days, spirit guides? What else do you want them to know? And a whole pile of cards just fell out. So and it's crazy. One of them is the Death card, which is Scorpio's card, which I mentioned. The Nine of Cups, the Chariot, the Death card, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So I feel like all of this week is all about communication. Also, it's about hearing, because when I was meditating, like before I came on, before I turned on the camera, before I turned on the mic, I saw the same card several times. Sound check. Sound check is one of the oracle cards. Sound check. Sound check. So I feel like right this week, as much as you're taking the lead, it's also reminding you that part of the power of that is to listen. Listen. For some of you, it's like listening behind the words being said. It's like hearing between the lines, like how we say seeing between the lines. I feel like this week you're hearing between the lines. Some of you are getting messages through music. Some of you are getting messages through random conversations, quote unquote. Some of you are getting messages in dreams. You're hearing voices. Pay attention, because sound check was a message that came through quite strong. All right, so let me move on to a moon card now for you. What's the message for the collective, spirit guys? Thank you so much. The first card is look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. You have a new start is coming, new moon. Wow. And the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Oh my God. I told you, I kept seeing the same card, sound check. So there is you have lots of swords, Ace of Swords, the Magician. There's an opening here. What you weren't clear on before, you're going to get some clarity over the next couple days. Could be beyond then, but within a short space of time, I feel there's going to be some truth. Now, understanding that we're in Mercury retrograde. Okay, so it means that lots of people are going within. Maybe that's why the Two of Cups was reversed, because this had to happen. This could even be you going within yourself, But I feel like this Two of Cups had to go back to the Ace of Cups, the self, one being the magic number, in order to determine what needed to be said, or to connect to source, that you can receive some kind of truth or some kind of clarity for yourself. For this opening to happen, for the answers to come. Some of you needed to be in solitude, to go back into your alignment in order to receive these messages clearly. Interesting messages so far. All right, so your Trust Your Advice card says downtime. Card number 3. All right, creative energy. You needed that downtime, or you still need downtime, in order to be able to come out as a leader, or to come out into the spotlight, or to share whatever you've been working on, because I feel like some of you are working on something here. So you had to disconnect in order to reconnect, in order to come back strong. You have the side here. So it's like, for those who can't see, it's a man standing at a crossroads, so to speak. The road splits between going left and one side goes right. And it's like, when you decide which direction you want to go, which direction your heart is pulling you, which direction is what really supports you, then your spirit guides and your spirit team can step in and help you make that come into manifestation, into fruition. But you have to be the one to take the lead. You have the King of Wands and the Magician with the Ace of Swords. Talk about power. It's a very auditory week, I feel. It's all about the words. It's all about how you wield your words. Your words are your wand this week. So truly, and understanding that this is a collective message. So the same way how it's affecting you, the other person within this scenario, if there is another person, or the people that you're serving are also receiving messages, are also listening, right? It works both ways. All right, can I have one more Trust Your Vibes card for the collective? Vibe check. All right, so this card is reminding you, and it's card number 30. You have Decide, which is 29. And Vibe Check, which is 30. And before that is Downtime, which is 3. Creative energy. So, and I'm getting chills again. Vibe Check is reminding you to always go back to, is this my energy? Is this me? Or is it the environment I'm in that I'm picking up a certain vibe that I don't feel completely grounded, or I don't feel completely comfortable, or I feel a bit anxious, or I feel a little, however you might be feeling. Like, check your vibe. Is it me? Is it my environment? Is it the people that I'm around? And whatever answer comes, then how can you then bring yourself back into equilibrium? All right, so my loves, that's your message for the next couple days. I hope these messages have helped you. And I'm grateful for y'all listening, grateful for y'all watching, for the love and the support. So until your next message, my loves,